Hello, it's Ricardo and welcome back to Farming Simulator 2022. The harvest is well underway on my farm, but I thought I'd take a look at something a little bit different today, and that's bees. Yes, folks, bees are our friend, and bees can certainly provide you a little gold mine in regards to honey. Not only to honey though, however, bees can also add a little percentage increase to your crop yield, but only certain crops. These crops are going to be those flower type crops like potatoes, sunflowers, that sort of thing. Anything that's got a flower on it, bees can give you, within range of the hive, a good old little bonus. And a bonus is good. So you can have honey, or you can have a little bonus to your crop as well. So going into build, we're going to stick a beehive into animals and select bees. And you can see you've got different versions of beehives. I'm going to go for the biggest one you can possibly get, the 33 Langstroth hive, and I'm going to place it right next to one of my fields. Now I'll probably stick some flowers in there or something, some flower crops like potatoes or sunflowers. Then you've got a place where you can put your honey pallet location. You can put this anywhere on the map. So you could put this, theoretically, right next door to, say, the cereal factory. That really does need a lot of honey to make its byproduct. Up to you. But you can change that around by clicking on it and demolishing it, and then placing it wherever you decide. Now, honey comes in as in pots of jars, right? Pots of jars on a pallet. So you're going to need a forklift truck because you're no way your farmer is going to be able to turn around and lift a pallet of honey. But there we are, they're pretty much fire and forget. So we've put our large monster hive there, our 34 quadrant hive has gone straight in there, and the bees are doing their thing. They're doing their thing. They're swarming away and going off and pollinating things within a radius. And you can see when you get close to the hive, it's got a 150-meter range. And then, before long, you'll get a little pallet of honey pop up in your location. At the moment, nothing's happened. There's some has just popped in, and that can be sold. All good stuff. So, bees and honey couldn't be easier. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a look at where you can sell it. So, you select down on your list where honey is down the bottom, click on that, and you can see the places that take honey. So the cereal factory, fast food restaurants, and the good old farmers market as well. So for doing absolutely nothing, you can make quite a bit of money. So let's take a look at some of the other beehives. Now the smallest one comes in at £1,100 and has got a really small yield. That small yield and small range is comparative to the actual hive. So we're going to plonk it down on my asphalt that I've put there. Place item. The next one up is £4,400, a 4 Langstroth hive. There you go. It's got another yield as well. And obviously not as big as the big yield hive that we've got. You know, obviously. But bees will still do the same. You know, you're also going to have the option to have as much honey come through, depending on how many hives you've got. So let's just place that 4 Langstroth hive there. Boom, there you have it. Next up is an elongated hive, again, slightly more bees in that. Place it down, all good stuff. These different designs, a bit of a personal preference. And then the 10 as well. That's going to have a slightly larger increased yield. But it's coming in at a good old 1,200. Next up is the large hive, the 33 hive that we had earlier on. Now, you only can put one pallet per farm location, so it's probably important to choose well where you're going to put that. So far, that's all good stuff. You can put it anywhere you want, just make sure you destroy the old one. And there are the 5 hives that you can get without any additional modifications. All good stuff. Now, as I mentioned, these are all pretty much fire and forget. And when I say fire and forget, you put them down, you haven't got to water the hives. The honey appears at the honey location. And then you just transport it to where you want to get for the most money. See, this one's got a 25-meter range when you approach it, and the honey goes to the pallet location. The next one up, the 4, that's a 50-meter range. And then you've got the 75, there, see, for the elongated hive. And then the 10 Langstroth hive, which is your next one over, that goes up to 100-meter range, where they will pollinate flowered-typed crops. So, good stuff. So, this is it, really. Hives and bees, fire and forget, put them off, reap in all the money. And honey is a little gold mine here as well, and is used in quite a few other places. Not only you can just sell it at farmers market, look for the cereal production factory as well. So that was it, really. That's my little view on bees, hives and honey. It's all good stuff. And why wouldn't you want to have one of these in your farm? I think it's a bit of a no-brainer. Anyway, I've been Ricardo. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this video on bees and beehives. I've enjoyed doing it. Look back for more videos in the series, and I'll see you soon.